area where we see them both drawing their opening 7.
Terrans on the left, Jelko on the right. Green-white versus blue-black.
Alright.
Both players have kept their opening 7. Let's
Jelko,
go.
I believe the #1 seed, so always on the play with a turn 2 Undercity Troll.
Yes.
That's a nice one.
Which is interesting because it seems more like a nickname for Terrans. The guy loves to troll.
Yes.
Fogbank. Fogbank is gonna troll the troll.
Oh yeah, and that is one of the best creatures Terrans has in his deck, besides from the Chase's Phantasm.
You know what? Terran still hasn't flooded yet. He's still in this game.
Yeah. And there's a Thought Scour. I believe he has a Condescend in hand as well.
Yeah, and an Evolving Wilds. And actually Jelko missed his 3rd land, though he drew it. He drew it now. He drew a forest. Still no planes for Jelko.
So a block on the Undercity Troll, keeping it from the Renowned Trigger.
Oof.
And a Timberland Guide.
Fogbank so good.
As he sacrifices his Evolving Wilds
Yeah.
to fetch up another land, one of plenty in his deck.
Yes. He has a few too many. The good thing he can filter out some right now.
Good thing he played that Evolving Wilds.
I think we're about to see a Thought Scour.
Yeah.
No, we're
No.
not.
Right.
He
So,
might consider Thought Scouring himself when he has too many. When he has enough land.
that's,
Passing the turn, keeping Condescend open.
yeah, but Jelko just keeping on the pressure
Yeah, attacking for 4.
and committing another creature to
yeah,
the board.
no.
But this is going to catch a Condescend.
Yeah, you can pay 1 extra.
Yeah. I'll scry 2. Scry some lands to the bottom. At least one.
Swamp is going to the bottom. Now you should expect a Thought Scour, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You.
Thought Scour you, draw a card. And is that a Balustrade Spy he drew? And a Jace's Phantasm off the top.
Well, that's pretty decent. I like
Yeah.
Balustrade Spy. It's a 2/3 flying.
His lands
It
go
blocks.
flying.
It blocks every creature.
And
to
now
open.
he mills until he mills a land card. So
Which
let's
is-
hope 1, 2,
Okay, 3 cards. So
just the 3.
Jace's Phantasm is 4 cards away from being a 5/5 flyer.
Alright.
Still no white mana for Jelko.
And the Balustrade Spy is a really nice nice blocker
Yeah.
here.
Gonna block and then make Jelko play his wild size or whatever it's called.
Yeah. A wild size +2/+2 trample and draw a card.
Yeah.
And that's okay. I mean, he's just trading
He drew a red source.
card for card. Jelko drew a red source. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's a bounce. Yeah, that's a Gruul Turf he had in his list. So passing it back to Terrans. Draws a card.
It's a land. Not
And he
surprising
has-
with the way he built his deck.
Nope.
He's maximizing land drops.
And this is a foil Amass the Components.
Yeah, draw 3 cards, put the land back on the bottom of your deck.
Oh, nasty River of Tears. So a basic swamp is going to go on the bottom of the library.
Still play a land. Probably gonna play the swamp, right? Oh,
A River
no.
of Tears.
Yeah, it works too.
And a Shriekgeist from Terrance's side of the table. But he's already down to 11 life. And that Jace's Phantasm is not active
Ooh.
quite yet. And
Jelko draws a plains.
yeah, so he now can start to commit the rest of his hand to the board.
7 cards in Jelko's graveyard.
Yeah.
Jace's Phantasm is still a 1/1.
Yeah,
And
that
so
one
is
mills
that.
too. So you're safe this turn.
Yeah.
And we see 4 mana for a Hunt a week on the Jace's Phantasm while I have the chance.
Do you remember when Jace's Phantasm was a rare?
Not anymore. I remember
another
when Undercity Troll was an uncommon.
Okay.
Oh,
Terrans.
I'm sorry, it still is an uncommon.
Terrans draws a land for the turn.
Yeah, how fitting.
It is the theme of his deck.
And he did mill.
Why is he drawing 2 cards? Hold on. Don't make that
Don't draw
mistake.
2. Yeah, he didn't see any of them. And Amass the Components.
I think at this point you kind of have to go for the claustrophobia just to really
Stem the bleeding a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, on 7 life.
No more troll for you. Stop trolling.
You'll probably take 2 of one of those Timberland guides.
Should play a land. Just make sure you have all the mana you need when you finally go for the
Glimpse Mnemonic Wall.
U-Gun from the top. Well, you know what? Fogbank can block that all day long.
Yes, it can.
Also, Terrence does actually have Oblivion Stone mana next turn, so if he draws it and Yoko plays the the U-Gun,
Yeah.
he's in for
Hell of a comeback.
a bad time.
Yeah.
Yoko's in for a bad time.
Oh yeah, Jelko is certainly in for a bad line if that happens, but until then, Jelko is in a pretty firm position.
Yeah. Oh, U-Gun, we're going Prismatic Ward. Let's give protection
Wow.
from blue to our troll.
And I like the wording.
Victory sip.
Yeah, really nice. So this gets protection from blue.
And Yoko draws a card. And Terrence can no longer block it.
No. So Fogbank, not able to block it anymore.
You know, that Oblivion Stone is going to have to come around pretty quickly.
Yeah, since that's not blue.
Yeah. And the Yoko does not have regeneration mana right now.
I can't really make out what he added to the battlefield.
He
on the
suspended
left side,
the
but-
ballot, the 5/5 ballot.
Oh, right.
Oh, Terrence draws a land. How surprising.
Amass the components.
Let's draw some more lands, shall we? Mnemonic Wall, land.
And 2 lands, yeah.
He's dead, right?
I believe pretty much so. Yeah, well,
Oh, no.
Mnemonic Wall, he's not
No,
just dead.
the shriek, whatever you call it, can block
Shriek
the.
Geist can block, yeah. So he has a Fogbank and
He's
a
gonna
Shriek Geist.
drop down to 2 this turn.
Yeah. Going to throw his little Geist under one of those Timberland Guides.
Yeah. Planes to draw for Yoko. Okay, then Terrence has to draw his
Oblivion
stone
Stone.
next turn, or it's just over.
And that is if Jelko doesn't have a Wild Size or another form of pump spell here.
Indeed.
So Jelko's pretty happy with this.
Yeah.
Killing the Shriek Geist.
Dropping Terrence down to 2.
Renowning my Undercity Troll.
I'm not gonna overcommit here. No, don't play a card. I'll play a land, but no, he's gonna play the U-Gun. Okay. No, he's playing Hero's Bane.
Hero's Bane.
Okay.
4
Oblivion
plus
Stone or
1/1.
bust, Mr. Terrence. Repeal. That's a redraw. Wait, can he actually?
The Pro Blue on the Undercity Troll.
Let's see. If you use 3 mana to
It's still
bounce the
lethal.
Timbermaw Guides, you still have 5 mana left. You need 7. You need 8 mana to go Oblivion Stone. So there's no way to find it right now.
No way. And he could have drawn himself into a black card, maybe, but no, not
No,
really.
not
Not
realistic.
really anything you.
So I think
hope
someone
for.
is about to remove 4 lands from his deck.
Yes.
Oh look, there they go.
1, 2, 3, 4. So those are the first
Into
cards
the bucket they go.
coming out of his deck before even taking a look at his possible sideboard cards. And you see Jelko quickly sifting through his sideboard cards there, as well, both these players in the finals
Yeah.
of the Dutch Open.
I am
Series
getting a
plays
message from
Championship.
Ayub, by the way,
Ah,
on Facebook. He because we had his player profile up earlier. He said he's embarrassed about Blue and Blue Tron being his first
Yeah.
deck. He's actually very proud of it.
proud to be a mono blue Tron player
Well, you know
as
what?
his first modern deck.
Indeed.
So, and we saw him lose his winning in for top 8 with his Disco Inferno
Yeah.
against
Against Terrence,
Terrence,
our
yeah.
finalist.
On 4-color check pile, yeah. So
Yeah, and now he's on 44 land, 44
No,
card pile.
not anymore, not anymore.
Oh yeah, so he is 3 for 3 in losing game 1 of this draft every single round.
Yeah. And I really do like Jelko's deck. We've seen previously that the Fogbank, which was actually a very big problem for previous opponents of Terrence, Jelko didn't seem to have any problem with it.
Well, Terrence drew a lot of lands somehow. I don't know how that happened, but he didn't have the spells to really deal with it. Because if he had a few more blockers, it would have been no problem. Like a Doorkeeper would have just mostly stabilized him in the early game.
Yes, yes. Although Jelko's deck consists of just beef and stuff to power up my beef.
Well, Jelko is known for bringing the beef.
Beef and spice.
Yeah.
And beef and spice mix really well together against an opponent who likes to play just little blockers. I mean, Jelko can give his creatures flying. He can give his creatures first strike. He can give them trample, which is a really big important piece of the puzzle here. And he can give them lifelink. Now the lifelink, Terrence is not really worried about that.
Because Jelko's life total at the start of this game is 40. And the moment he draws his opening hand, he's down to 33.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly.
Although we have seen Jace's Phantasm do work.
Yeah, Terrence has one.
This is a much better hand for Terrence. He has a Swamp, he has an Island, he has a Star Compass, he has Glimpse the Unthinkable, he has Dissolve. Grizzly Spectacle.
Yeah.
He's straight up keeping this hand.
Okay, and Jelko as well, as he picks up both a forest
Milieu.
and a plains in his opening hand.
There's no more way for Jelko to give his creatures lifelink, I think.
Yeah, that's the Absent Battle Priest behind that forest. So here we go, a Star Compass on the second turn for Terrence as Jelko commits his first threat of the board, which is an Undercity Troll. A Condescend in Terrence's hand.
Oh, we're gonna mill
Draw
10 and
for
play
turn.
Jace's Phantasm here.
Ooh.
Is that a good turn 3?
So this is a Glimpse the Unthinkable, Milieu for 10. So
There goes Hero's Bane.
Aerial Predation, which came in from the sideboard.
Yeah, I'm Terrence. I don't really care what I mill. I just milled it. And I have a 5/5 for 1 mana.
This
with
is
flying.
Turn 3, 5/5. Must be nice. So let's see if Jelko can find a way to deal with this 5/5 flyer, since he only has a 2/1 creature
With protection from blue. We assume.
The brave little Undercity Troll.
Yeah, but Terrence is winning this race.
Yeah. This is a renowned version of an Undercity Troll. But
Grizzly Spectacle. That's thing protection from blue, not black.
yeah. And keeping Dissolve at the ready for a serious threat, and if Jelko doesn't commit anything serious to the board, yeah, that Undercity Troll is going to catch a Grizzly Spectacle.
I think we're gonna Condescend or whatever. No, yeah, I think Condescend is better than Dissolve here, right?
Yeah, if you have the opportunity to Condescend, you probably should Condescend.
Yeah.
I mean, the Scry 2 also is a lot better than the Scry 1, and the mana restriction on the Condescend is...
Undercity Troll costs 3 mana to regenerate, right? I'm gonna let that counter resolve, and then I'm gonna have the Grizzly Spectacle it Milieu for 3 more.
Not if he wants to counter it, and he's going to.
No, that's fair.
Just, yeah. Hoping that your opponent...
Repeal and an
repeal,
island. I like repealing Prismatic Ward and then blocking with Jace's Phantasm.
You know what I like? Attacking with Jace's Phantasm.
I like it. Okay, you're right. You're right.
I mean, he's winning this race for sure.
Yes, right now the race is definitely in
Terrence's favor.
yes, for sure.
Now we see the island draw.
Swing
Swing for 5.
down to
And
10.
have Grizzly Spectacle and Dissolve at the ready for anything Jelko tries to commit to the board.
If it gives flying to something like that card,
This is probably going to catch a Dissolve.
you don't need to. You could also just kill it with the Grizzly
You
Spectacle.
already know the repeal on top of your deck, but
You're keeping that, right?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, what?
You can use that. You can even use that to save your Jace's Phantasm.
I mean, if you're not keeping that, what else? What other card are you hoping to see on top of your library? I mean, repeal is just fine. It deals with a threat from Jelko's side of the table. It draws you another card. It does everything you want in this board position.
Yeah. Is there a card Jelko can have right now? Even the Yugon he just drew doesn't do anything.
No.
And we're done.
Hooks him up. Wow.
Terrence, whenever he plays with 40 cards, it's completely overpowered.
Wow.
You see, the reason he's playing 44 cards is to balance the match out.
Yeah. He did it on purpose, so just to give his opponents a chance in this top 8 of the Dutch Open Series Players Championship.
Amazing.
These games are great. These games are great. I'm really happy we got to feature Terrence with this blue-black mill deck here, because this is just a treat to watch. I mean, Jelko's deck is good.
But I love Terrence's deck.
It's a really solid, good deck. Like beef and spice. I like beef and spice. But
Beef
Terrence's
and spice,
deck is all spice.
Yoko has beef and spice, but Terrence has everything nice.
And that's how the power. No, we're not going there.
There's no element X involved here.
Oh yeah, this is just a delight to watch, and how nice of these two players to give us a game 3 in the finals of the Dutch Open Series Players Championship. I mean, one of these guys is going to be crowned Players Champion of the first ever Dutch Open Series.
I am so very much rooting for Terrence right now. I know I'm not supposed to be biased, but I love his deck.
Yeah. So these guys, they are battling for a hefty amount of prize money. I mean, the winner of this match is going to take home €1,000.
Yes.
And he's going to be invited back for
he's
every Dutch Open.
Our player champion.
He's going to be the player champion of the Dutch Open Series. I mean, that's great. That's just great.
Yeah, and
yeah, these guys. I mean, I love seeing a game number 3 here. Who? Okay, let's do this again. Who are you betting your money on?
Terrence.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because I want to. You know what I want? I want Terrence to win that nice Ultra Pro Gamers bag that's up for a winner. Okay, all the other stuff is just gravy, but
Jelko can have the Q box.
Yeah, but our new sponsor, Ultra Pro, is here to supply Terrence with Ultra Pro cards.
Yeah. And this is just a flavor win. You see Island, Jace's Phantasm with his rightfully so deserved Jace Ultra Pro sleeves.
Yes. Fog Bank to play.
Alright, so and on the second turn a Timberland guide for Jelko and a Fog Bank snapping a block.
Or like a block bank.
A block bank. Knight of the Reliquary, a very great powerhouse in Modern and a serious value card in this draft format. Yeah. As we saw that card doing very, very much work in a previous game won by Jelko.
Yes, indeed. Oh, Jelko dropping a card. He's getting nervous. The Rhino that gives Trample the draw for...
Crowned Ceratok,
yes.
If I am correct.
Ooh, Fogbank says no. No.
Yeah, Crowned Ceratok it is.
It doesn't resolve just yet. No, it does.
Alright, so I do like Jelko's start here. I mean, if he is going to win this over Terrence on his blue-black mill deck, he needs to present a threat that's seriously attacking on every turn of the game.
Yeah.
As we see, nasty components.
And Terrence has found his copy of Oblivion Stone.
Alright, so that is a really nice backup plan for Terrence.
Indeed it is. He is amassing the components to win this game.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Jelko is making it's getting getting ready to make Jace's Phantasm a 10/10 by putting a land in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Every land Jelko gets rid of makes Bellatrix Spy better.
Yes, it does. Yeah, some neat little interactions here between these two players.
I think Jelko has a question away from the table. No, he's just readjusting his seat.
So there we see another planes enter the battlefield for Jelko as he commits a Hunt the Weak for the Fog Bank, which only prevents combat damage, and fighting is not combat damage.
And now everything has trample.
This is an attack for 4 of the Crowned Ceratok, 1 forest in the graveyard, so that's 4 of the Knight of the Reliquary as well, and 2 of the Timberland Guide. This is 10 damage coming across.
Oh no, my hero! My hero!
And your brave little Jace's Phantasm is just a 1/1, so I don't see that card blocking anytime soon.
No. Well, it will block the trample from itself.
Yeah.
It just has trample.
Yes, the Crowned Ceratok does have trample
so
itself.
There's no reason to block right now. You just take 10.
Yeah, this is gaining 1 life if you block here.
It's not worth it.
He did. He goes down to 9. I mean, this is an attack for 9. He goes down to 11. And he does have that Oblivion Stone.
It's gonna be too slow because he's facing lethal next turn.
But
I think he's dead.
Is that? Is it?
If Yelko has wild size, it's over.
Yeah, if there's wild size, this is over.
Take 10, go down to 1.
Yeah, this is...
Yelko only has land. Nothing but land for Yelko.
Target you.
Milling 2 creatures. I think O-Stone is about to explode.
Mass the components.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see an O-Stone. Terrence is actually at 1 and Yelko is at 20. It's the other way around. If Terrence can do this on 1 life.
There's a Faltong Invocation even, so he's a second removal spell, even if Yelko follows this.
Yelko drops to the forest.
Wow! Oh my!
Swing with the team, no, bye-bye, everything dies.
Kapui!
I'm gonna find a land, but that's fine. Making Balustrade Spy even better.
Helping my Balustrade Spies, thank you very much.
If Terrence can pull this off on 1 life.
This is just insane.
Another land for Yelko. Terrence actually has... He has Condescend in his hand.
Wow, so a Faltong Invocation and a counterspell and a domestic component.
Yeah.
So if you place
my god.
Oh no, this is a Phantasm monster. Okay,
yeah.
That was not a Master Components, but a Phantasm monster.
Yelko draws a land.
Wow! I can't believe he's pulling this off.
Evolving Wilds to play, the draw. No way. This is so exciting. Master Components for Terrence. Let's consider some of these lands. Let's see what we can find. 3 spells. How about that?
A Doorkeeper, a Star Compass.
Okay,
So
right now, Yelko has 2 lands in his graveyard. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands in play. That's 9. He has 4 lands in his hand. So that's 13. He only has 4 lands left. He drew a way to kill a flying creature.
Predation. Okay, so that
Condescend the draw.
Wow, which is perfect here.
Balustrade Spy is 4 lands away from being lethal.
Bounce a basic.
Yelko draws a. Oh, Yelko is losing his composure. Terrence Mills a creature.
Oh my, this is just insane.
No way. Can Terrence pull this off? Yelko draws another spell that doesn't do anything. Mills a land. 3 lands left in the deck. 3 lands left in the deck. Yeah, Terrence draws a
basic swamp.
Now he's gonna have to pull.
Yeah, the aerial predation here.
It has to happen. Sure, you can kill my Phantom Monster.
Well, do you?
I think you let this happen. I think you're such a low life total. Oh, he's just gonna Condescend, paying off a lot.
He also still has that Faltong Invocation. Oh my.
Yeah, this doesn't resolve, my friend.
a Dissolve on top.
No! Dissolve on top.
What?
Knocks the deck. Yelko draws a land. There's 1 land left in his deck. There's 1 land left in his deck if he's playing 17 lands.
There's the Dissolve. There's a basic. There's an attack for 3.
Oh my god, is this happening?
And what is that?
Let's lead the Stampede.
Lead the Stampede, yeah.
No, doesn't resolve.
Wow!
Terrence wins!